Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Dielectric Media Podcast. Your buddy Baldwin here with the Movie Minute. Today I'm going to be talking about the upcoming release of the movie Sinister. Now, as many of you know, there's already been a few movies out this year about possessed items, about fucked up ordinances being possessed by different demons of different religions, and might I say that this one actually looks somewhat good. It's new release, new idea comes about. The idea around this movie, and I don't want to go on about it because obviously you can look this up, but it's another found footage type movie where instead of it being from one point of view, it's actual camera pointing shit out for you. But a true crime novelist finds some footage in his family's attic when he moves to a house, because apparently, whenever you move to a new house, there has to be a demon in it. And he finds some footage and he watches it, and it seems of past families that have lived in this house. And for some reason, he notices something that is going up with this. Well, apparently, there's a pagan deity who lives inside of pictures and photographs, and he basically controls the ability to kill people when he is seen by anybody through these pictures. And apparently, he has a big fetish with children. So if you really want to go about it, you can believe that the whole idea behind the Sinister is that he is a sort of pedophile who is. I think he looks like Michael Jackson to me personally. If you ever get a chance to look at it. But I mean, there's a really strong cast behind this whole movie. There's Ethan Hawke. He's been in God knows how many films. I mean, just to name a few off the top of my head, let's see. We got Training Day, great movie. Dead Poets Society, Gattaca. I mean, there's just a great number of movies, and he himself has been a great producer and a great director in the past. So, and then you got a gentleman named Vincent D'Onofrio, who, if any of you guys watch the show, what is it? Um, Gosh, having a mental brain fart right now. Uh, Boy. Law and Order, Criminal Intent. There we go. He's the Detective Robert Gorn. He's the main. He's kind of like the autistic fella who knows how to solve every type of case. So in his world, he shows up just as kind of the professor who begins to know everything and helps Ethan Hawke's character, figure out what's going on with this character. And it kind of has some mismatched names here and there. Claire Foley, James Ransone, if I can say his name right, Juliette Raylands. Very strong cast. If you're looking forward to this movie, and your hopes have been dashed by the other movies that have come out, like The Apparition or The Possession, let me just say it's kind of a step away from that. This movie has been viewed before at different get together of movies. What is it? Let me look it up here. The Sitges Film Festival and the London Fright Fest, and it has been given some good reviews by both. So obviously, it's not a poorly written movie. I mean, if the British like it, what can they hate, right? So it did get pushed back a week. So for those who think that it's coming out on October 5th, it's actually coming out October 12th. Why? God knows. Who cares? But I think as an idea, it'd be a movie to go see. And even Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 100% fresh rating on 13 reviews. Go read any of those. Crave Online gave it a solid remark. The only thing is that they said it doesn't quite go to the next level that gets me like an Insidious. And for those of us who actually went and saw Insidious, I think the only scary part of that movie was when they were in the other dimension and they had that fucked up family on the couch. And then, Doug, the other host of the Dielectric Media podcast, he did not like Insidious at all. So I'll try and get him to get to the theaters, and we'll do a actual movie review. This is just kind of a Kickstarter for anybody who wants to actually go see this film. But I mean, if you stare at the teaser and you think, well, it's by Paranormal Activity, and if you hated Paranormal Activity like I did, you might be pushed away. But from what I've seen from the trailers and what I get from the ideas of this movie, is that it's not going to just be another, we're possessed, we're too stupid to get out of the house, and the father fucks everything up. If anybody saw The Possession, that's kind of how it went for half the film. But I think just the main reason that you should go see this film is that it has a very unique plot. It, of all the things that have been going on this year with different deities and different demons and all this other shit, this is kind of, the pagan version. And we all know pagans are great. But, for now, if you've already had your fill for possession movies and fucked up, strange occurrences movies, then save your money, wait for it to come out on DVD. But for those of us who enjoy these type of movies, I myself will go see it. I will try to get Sir Shalbotnik to come with, and try and figure out whether or not this movie's good for you. This has been a movie minute with your host Baldwin, solo riding it all the way out. I hope you guys have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your fucking week. Thank you.